What is going on? Welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to explain to you on how I got from this to this in only 8 weeks. So let's get this video started. Okay, so I'm going to keep this video as short as possible for you guys. And basically I started my cut at the beginning of Feb. And it ended on the 24th of March 2018. The experience, it is great. I did everything by myself, the diet, the training, everything I did was on me by myself. I had no coach, no one. So I dieted for 8 weeks. I started out weighing in at like I think 74 kgs. And then at the end, I weighed in at 64 kgs. So I lost 10 kgs within 8 weeks. And most of that, I have to say, was body fat. Because in 2017, I was dirty bulking. And yeah, I basically wanted to see how lean I could get within 8 weeks for a show. And I also wanted to experience what it was like prepping for a show and stepping on stage for a show. And the overall experience was absolutely amazing. I'm so glad I did it, not a single regret. We're going to touch on the diet and the training in a few minutes. First off, I'm going to show you guys. So this was me. I'm going to show you a video first of me doing first week of posing, and then the second video will be of me on the competition day. So you can hopefully tell the difference from beginning to the end of my cuts. And I'm also going to show you some pictures. Like for now, this is how I look. These are some pictures that I took from the beginning of the cut. And yeah, basically this, I was weighing in at 74 kgs and holding a lot of body fat and a lot of water. And then these pictures right now I'm going to stick up are pictures of me after the competition, straight after the competition, how I looked. And as you guys can see, I'm pretty sure you guys can see that I lost quite a lot of body fat. And that 10 kgs, most of it was body fat, a little bit of muscle mass. But that's normal. If you diet, you're going to lose some muscle mass. You will definitely lose some muscle mass. You will definitely lose body fat. And yeah, now I'm going to show you the two videos that I was talking about. Here we go.
Change a thing now, there was never trust. Don't you say a word, cause I've heard it all. You were just pain when you felt it all. Oh. Something tells me that I won't miss it. It's the first time that we can't fix it. It's irreversible damage done. The deal is gone. Ooh, baby, there ain't nobody like you. You chose to keep the truth inside. Ooh, baby, gave my all to you. All you did was tell me lies. Something tells me that I won't miss it. It's the first time that we can't fix it. It's irreversible damage done. The deal is gone. Once you leave me, it's over. No turning back, not today. Won't you come running back now? I'm not a home for the shame. Something tells me that I won't miss it. It's the first time that we can't fix it. It's irreversible.
Okay, so this is the main part of the video. The training, the diet, the water, the salt, the cheat days, all of that will be covered right now. So we're gonna start off with training. I train 6 days a week, Monday to Saturday. I did a push-pull legs routine. Monday was my push day, which is chest, shoulders, and tries. Tuesday, my back and biceps, and then legs on Wednesday. Then I repeated push-pull on Thursday and Friday, and then Saturday was my cardio day. 30 minutes of cardio, incline treadmill. So I did that 30 minutes every week, once every Saturday. I did that until peak week. After peak week, I did no cardio at all. And now the training, I kept it high intensity, so I lowered the rest period. I think from week 1 to week 6, no, week 1 to week 5, I was doing normal training, still keeping my strength up a little bit while I can. And then during like the carb, when I was like carb depleted, I went into like conditioning mode. So I went on to light weights. I just did a buster of reps and reps and reps. Not too many, but like enough to keep me conditioned. And I just kept lowering the rest period, so keeping it high intense, burn more body fat, and yeah, that's how my training looked. And you might be saying you should have done cardio more than once a week. Why didn't you? And that's because I feel like I didn't have enough size, so I didn't want to lose even more size shredding down for the competition. I weighed in at 74 kgs, which was already light, and I shredded down to 64, which was really, really light. But in the end, I was happy with what I got. Cardio once a week was perfect, because during the night I was weight training, so I was still running around. That was sort of like a cardio thing. And yeah, that's basically how my training looked like. We're gonna go into diet now. So for the diet, if you haven't done this before, I would recommend doing this. Get yourself a big ass calendar, write all your like macros, the days that you still have to complete before the comp day or until your shred ends. So for me, I wrote down all the calories, all the macros that I needed to meet by the end of like the week. And when a new week begins, I write down all the calories and all the macros that I need to meet for the new week. So here's like an example. When I was starting my cut, I ended my bulking phase, which was on the 3rd of February, which was a Saturday. So before that I was eating 2,700 calories and above, and then my maintenance levels I calculated was 2,712 calories. So when I started my cuts, I dropped that by 150 calories, and then my carbs, this will be my carbs. I have 313 carbs for week 1, 171 grams of protein, and fats was 76 grams, and then overall calories was 2,616. Now every week I dropped and dropped and dropped. Okay, so I aim to lose 0.2 kilograms to 0.5 kilograms of weight every week, because you don't want to drop weight too fast. I was speaking to my one friend, and he knew a guy who was dieting too for a comp, and he lost weight way too quickly. He came back, he started, and he was looking nice and big. I think a few weeks in, he lost way too fast, lost the weight, and when he came in, my friend said that he looked at him and he thought it was a completely new person, because he was really skinny at that point, and he was still at least 3 weeks out before the show. So yeah, you never want to lose weight too fast. You'll cut out too much muscle mass, and it's just really bad for you. So you want to lose between 0.2 to 0.5 kilograms a week, not too much. And that's basically what I did. I think there was a point in my diet where I lost, I think, 1 kg within 3 days. So at that point I upped my calories a little, so I increased a little bit of more carbs, protein the same, fat the same, so just a little bit more carbs to put me back where I'm supposed to be. Now when I started, I was on 2,616 calories, right? So at the end I ended up on 1,842 calories. Of that, 110 grams were carbs, 180 grams were protein, and 65 grams of fat. That was my peak week. So that was my peak week calories and macros, and yeah, that was a big drop from 2,616 calories all the way down to 1,800 calories. A big drop. And how I felt was, geez, after that I never wanted to touch chicken ever again. I really do like eating clean. I don't mind eating clean. It's just at the end I had no like salt, no black pepper, no sauce, no spices. So it was just plain for 5 days straight. And I just got really over it. But at the beginning of the cut, like the first 5 weeks or so, I was enjoying the food. I loved the food. I loved eating clean. And basically what I had was like chicken, sweet potatoes, rice, spaghetti, sometimes toast, oats always in the mornings, eggs, your veg. And yeah, I stayed away from, well, I didn't really stay away for the first 4 or 5 weeks of my cut. I still had my beef, I still had my steaks. After that I started cutting it out because there was just too much fat in those, and I couldn't really reach my other macros if I had too much fat, you know. So I cut that straight out. So I only had chicken, had my whey, had my eggs, and my protein. So that's what my diet consists of. Now we're going to go on to the water, the salt, the cheat days. So the water, I had every day 2 liters of water from week 1 to week 7. And then the peak week came, I started to water drop. So the first day of the peak week I had quite a lot of water. I drank as much as I can, and then I calculated how much I drank. After that I just slowly dropped and dropped by I think 250 mils a day. I dropped. By Friday, Saturday was my show day, so by Friday I had like a tiny bit of water. From I think 6 o'clock at night I had no water until the next morning, so I had like a little sip every day on the comp day, little tiny sips. I think overall it came up to around 150 to 200 mils only during that day before the comp. Yeah, so I was thirsty and I was dying inside, but it was fine. It was worth it. I still had fun. I still enjoyed the process. Now the salt from week 1 to peak week, it was the same. Everything was the same. And then peak week came, I took out all the salt. I had no salt in my foods at all. No black pepper, no spices, nothing. It was just plain. That's why I hated the chicken, because it was just really plain and dry, nothing in it. But also it was worth it. Love the process. It was fun. Now cheat meals. I had a cheat meal from week 1 to week 6. Had a cheat meal every week, every Wednesday. Because I was working doubles at a restaurant and I could get a meal every day, so I used that as my cheat meal for the week. So I did that for week 1 to week 6, and then after that I cut out all cheat meals. 6th week, no cheat meal. 7th week, no cheat meal. Peak week, nothing. And then, yeah. So basically for my diet, I used the if it fits your macros. I didn't really eat clean. I ate stuff that would fit the macros, and basically I didn't focus too much on the calories. I just wanted to meet the macro requirements, and I was happy because I didn't want to restrict myself into like a certain diet. I want to be flexible with my diet. I want to eat the things that will make me happy, at the same time get me the results, and I'm happy with the results that I've gotten. As you saw in the 2 videos that you watched earlier in this video, 74 kgs at the beginning. I was holding so much water, so much fat. I was goes half. And then at the end, you saw I was shredded, I was lean, I was happy with what I got. And then you guys see the facial difference. At the beginning, my face was so chubby, and then at the end, it was really skinny. I was even like shocked. I saw Jodie the competition day, and she was like, "Oh my God, your face is so skinny." And I was happy because I didn't like my chubby face. I knew my face was so chubby at the end of my bulk. So yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about anything, drop it in the comments below or email me. I do online coaching. So if you want me to be your online PT, just email me and we can talk it out there. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. I will catch you guys in the next one.